Bye.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now is the women are coming out, the Russian Zhenshina Princessa. We're gonna have a little experience with them, and you get to see what being married to a Russian woman's like.
Hello.
Did you want to sit in the front?
I did.
Okay, you're not gonna slash his throat, are you?
Why?
Well, because you're in the back and he's in the front. Like, I've seen the way the Russians operate.
Sean, I'm telling you a story. Okay, we can go home.
Is it about? I'm not gonna hear a story unless it's about Russians.
Sean, you want to hear the story.
Is it about Russians?
You want to hear the story.
Let's hear the
Well,
story.
first of all, let's go quickly because we have to come back at 3:30 to pick up the drive stuff.
Why are the Russians always in such a hurry?
Okay, listen to this.
Yeah.
First of all, we're going the opposite way, Sean.
Yeah, I know, but I gotta back out.
Oh, that's true.
I'm in the front, you're in the back.
Jason,
You don't need
Elisa,
backseat
Lisa,
drivers.
Jason.
Yes, we've met
Yeah.
at Cohen's house, I think.
Okay. So, Sean, first of all, we've had a very amusing time doing the laundry, bringing it here,
Going to a crazy bakery.
wind. Then we went to a bakery, the one that's next to the other one.
Was it a Russian bakery?
No, but there was
It
plenty.
should have been.
No, but there was.
Julia, Jason and I went to like 3
Shut.
Russian bakeries on the
I'm not
street.
telling the story if you don't shut up, you guys.
I'm listening.
I went to a Russian bakery on the street.
I'm
Okay,
listening.
finish.
We're on your soil, I'm listening.
Okay, so we're at this bakery that's called Sababa or whatever.
Yeah, like
Sabaka?
what's up?
There's a Russian, an American, and a Hebrew running the store.
I know the guy off.
Israeli.
I know him
Israeli, Hebrew, same
off
thing.
of
Yep.
Kings Highway, right?
No, it's where your mom and I and you
Yeah,
got stuff.
I'm friends with that guy. He goes to my shul.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The young one?
I know. Yeah, I know.
Like a little kid who's
Yeah.
like 1 year old or something?
No, there's a guy there that's like in his 20s, like my
Does he
age.
have a kid?
I'm very well connected to the
Does he
Russian
have a
community.
child?
No, he does not have
Wait, I
a.
don't think
Then
he's
it's
that
not-
guy's Russian. He's Israeli.
He's Israeli.
He's the owner's son. He is the owner's son.
He's Israeli
He is the
and
owner's
he has a
son.
child.
So maybe that guy just like runs it.
I don't know. This
Sean,
sounds like a good story. I want to
I'm
keep on
telling
hearing
you a
it.
story.
Let's finish the story.
So
Krasiva, yeah, Yula.
it was just a fucking zoo there. There was about
Can we watch the language?
Alright, can we keep going?
there was like 30 people in that
Crammed.
tiny little cramped place, and there was a long line, and everybody was waiting for the Hanukkah donut.
And
Yep.
yelling.
And yelling at each other,
In 3
and being
languages.
obnoxious, and people are walking in, and there's a lot of traffic, like there's nowhere, like you walk in.
Very Brooklyn experience.
Yeah, and they ran out of donuts.
So the whole line started screaming.
Yeah, and there was like some guys were just like yelling.
Were these Russians or Americans? They weren't Americans, I'm
It
taking
was,
it.
I think it was a Russian
They
guy.
were either
It's
Israeli
probably
or
Russians,
That one was
both.
Russian.
I don't know who's worse at arguing.
Anyway, then finally we decided to get some other stuff. And then we went back to laundromat because it took so, oh, and I bought a skirt. And then it took so long, the whole process, I thought I'd study in between, but no. So we're just like, okay, let's just go back and throw this shit in the dryer. So we threw shit in the
What are you
dryer.
looking at, Jason?
Nothing.
Sean, so we threw shit in the
Zhenshina, Krasiva. Da, yeah.
So we threw the shit in the dryer. Are you paying attention? This is
Da.
really important.
Yes, keep going.
Okay.
Da.
Then I go back, Elisa was helping me, then I go back to the washing machine and I said, Elisa, I have to spin the thing to make sure there's no clothes in there. She's like, oh, I did it. And I'm like, I know, but I have to do it just because I'm a freak.
Do Russian women just love doing laundry or what? Is that a
No,
Russian thing?
just Julia.
No, I'm like, I have to spin the shit to make sure there's no clothes left.
I wouldn't think of spinning it. I just look into it.
Yeah,
But
so-
Elisa, you really can't consider yourself a true Russian because you're not from
telling
Russia.
the
Yeah,
story.
keep going, keep going, keep going.
Okay.
Well, you're just having to marry like a really typical Russian.
Sean,
Keep going.
you know how I like to look in the washer to make sure there's no clothes left?
Yep.
So we were already leaving because we already put stuff in the dryer, and I walked by the washing machine to check, and Elisa says, I checked mine because, she did one dark and I did the lights.
Yeah.
You had to check it to see if it was kosher or
I
what?
checked to make sure there's nothing left so I don't lose it.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, well, I already did mine. And I said, I know, but I have to see for myself. I'm a freak. I'm sorry. And guess what?
Oh. There you go.
You've gotta
the
be
wedding,
kidding
the
me.
wedding ring was in the washing machine.
And we were like leaving. And she said she checked it, and I decided to do it anyway.
Was so
It's an act of God.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm telling you.
That's
so
pretty weird.
my wedding ring ended up in the washing machine.
And we were about to leave.
And it went through.
So is that my fault or your fault?
So
You
now
didn't
it's
check my
clean.
clothes.
I checked all your clothes.
Looks nice, doesn't
No,
it?
it doesn't.
It's
I
clean.
looked at it closely.
Clean and shiny.
It's all
Looks
like,
beautiful.
No,
It's
it
Krasiva.
doesn't.
What do you mean? What's wrong with it?
It's all scraped up. Look at it closely.
I think it looks.
It's all left up.
I'll go talk to Boris and tell him to
I don't care.
introduce, show me a
It's
good
special
jewelry
because
store.
It has stuff engraved inside.
What's engraved inside? Russian?
It was the
No.
wedding date
Really?
and our
Jewish-
names.
Our Jewish wedding date.
You kidding me?
And our names.
What does that say?
Kislev something.
Wow.
27th of Kislev.
Wow.
What's your English wedding anniversary? 7/23.
Wow. Unbelievable.
A year of marriage. I almost lost my
I need to
way.
find myself a Russian woman if she's gonna find my ring in the wash.
Yeah, after somebody else has checked the wash already and said
Unbelievable.
it's nothing there.
What
It's
can you
nothing
do?
personal.
No, I know.
It's just I'm a freak.
You are.
Yes.
And for once it worked. Well, no.
We met plenty of those today in
Sean,
Brighton
why did
Beach.
you get one bottle?
Julie
I
wants
thought
to
you were
get
gonna get a
that.
haircut.
I was going to, and I got caught up at a few clothing
We didn't
stores.
find any barbers that knew how to do a kosher haircut and keep his his sideburns.
I went to a liquor store, I went to a grocery store, I went to like 3 clothing stores, but I did not go to a barber, I'm sorry.
What did you buy besides?
We bought a lot of knowledge of the community.
Which is priceless.
I gotta jump out. Hurry up.
You
Why you
can't
gotta jump
put,
out? We'll park right here in front.
You can't put a price tag on the knowledge we
Or
gain.
friends, you can't put a price tag on.
By
Today
the
I
way,
met
I'm
some
leaving the apartment,
friends.
so don't make a mess.
I met some.
You know what the thing is? I'll tell you this. This is the place I'm going back to every single time that I come back to.
This is Uncle Boris.
Brighton Beach.
This is Uncle Boris.
Yep, he's got KGB connections and everything.
This is the real
You know,
deal.
I've never hung out in Brighton Beach.
Oh, trust me, you need to.
Have you ever go come with me? Say you know Uncle Boris.
Yep.
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
If I go out.
We're gonna go back tomorrow night. So at least sees it.
Yeah, trust me.
Stop by and see Uncle Boris. Say
yeah.
you're married to
He'll
me.
give you a shot of vodka when you go in there. It's tight.
Pickles.
At the rug store?
No, it's actually at
You guys,
the
I can't wait till
Devachka
this shit
coat
is up
store.
on YouTube.
I was gonna buy you a jacket, but it was like 80,000 rubles a piece, $3,000.
Honey, will you get me flowers across the street?
Yep. You know what? Any requests, we're happy to fulfill those.
It's that sad how I have to ask Sean.
Yeah, I was gonna
It
say.
is a holiday and our
Just
Jewish
over.
anniversary. on
We
Sunday.
tried to buy Sufganiyah. It didn't work out.
Yeah,
Who?
the
Donuts.
The
The
Hanukkah
Hanukkah
donuts.
Really?
But I made latkes, so it's okay.
Oh, perfect. You know, every Russian woman's good in the kitchen. You know that?
Well, they're good in bed too, so.
I wouldn't know, but I don't know if I would want the repercussions of afterwards. You know?
Hey, listen, nothing good in life comes without a price.
Yeah, trust me. The Russian price is a lot more expensive than any of the other ones.
Moscow is the expensive city in the world.
No, I understand. So are the fur coats and fur hats at
Uncle
commonly
Boris's
are
shop.
worn. Yeah.
But if you are gonna get a fur coat, get it from Uncle Boris's shop.
I will.
Julie,
I
would
already
you
have a
wear
fur
fur
coat.
You'd wear a fur coat?
I have a fur coat.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it seems like every woman in
I
Brighton
have
Beach
a-
likes to wear
I have
one.
a half fur coat. Sean, can we fucking get out of here already?
Bakas Spasiba, we'll be back to you later.
Where are you going?
Oh, nothing.